Yes, I am finally back. It took a little while. I apologize for the delay. With every business, you know that there is protocol you have to follow, and then you have to wait until you get approval. And so that's basically what I had to do is just wait a little bit until I was approved to do this video. So it's all done. I'm ready to go. So we are back here to House Music Reviews. My name is DJ Angel, and I am ready to give you your first review. And it's about Tech House, and it's a big one. So before I start that, there's two things I want to talk about. The first one is, and it's going to be really quick. I just want everyone to know that my reasoning to create this channel was because I was searching on YouTube for something that can give me some reviews about house music in an honest way. It wasn't created to diminish anybody's way of producing or diminishing their artwork or what they do as a profession or as a hobby or just because they love to do music. So I'm not here to diminish anyone's creativity. I know what it takes to be a house producer or just a producer as it is. And it's not easy to do. It's a lot of work that goes into it. And the last thing I want to do is diminish anyone's reputation by critiquing their song in a negative way. And I don't want to do that. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to tell you the songs that I felt worked for me as a DJ when I play at my club in the weekends and what did good for me at that time. So I'm here as a DJ picking out music just like any other DJ would. Pick out stuff that you like, pick out stuff that you think is going to work for you at the club that you DJ in. And so that's basically what I'm doing here. I'm just picking up music that I feel is hot right now, is innovative, and it's just moving the crowd for me. Just because I don't pick your song or your track, it doesn't mean that it's not good. It just means that for me, this one felt better for me, for my crowd, versus whatever else I was looking at or picking out. So you don't need to be a rocket scientist to be a reviewer. You're just like any other DJ that's going out there shopping for music and picking out music. You pick out what you like, and you don't pick what you don't like. It's as simple as that. So I'm not here to tarnish anyone's reputation as far as music wise. I am here just to simply say this is my top songs and this is why I picked them. And here's a sample of why I picked these songs just in case you haven't heard the songs. All right. So number two is I know that I said I wanted to do a top 10, but honestly, while I was waiting for the okay from YouTube to do whatever I needed to do, I was editing my top 10 songs and doing my video and doing whatever. And I realized that by the time I was in the middle of doing my editing, that I was already over an hour and a half, which is crazy. Like no one wants to watch an hour and a half of a review of music. It's just too long. I mean, the only time I would do something like that is if I'm trying to learn something on YouTube and it's long, then yeah, I'm gonna watch it, and maybe I fast forward to a certain point, but or somebody's doing a house mix and I'm just enjoying the music. But to do a review that's over an hour and a half, it's too long. So that being said, I'm going to just do top fives from now on, my top 5 songs from now on from different genres. So that way it's not too long and you guys don't get bored of me talking about music and taking forever to get to number one. All right. So it will be house music reviews, top 5 songs, and then we'll go from there. All right. All right. So those are my 2 things. So now that we're done, let's get to the reviews. I'm going to start with the number 5 track. And here it goes. So number 5 is Moving Blind by Sonny Fedora and Dam Dalla on Solo Toco and Sweat It Out Records. Sonny has plenty of hits on major labels like Defecta Records, Sony UK, just to name a few. And I mean, what can I say? He's a great producer. If I picked him, it's because every time I play his stuff, it does very well for me at my club. And people always go crazy when I play his stuff. And this song is no exception. This is an amazing track that he did together with Dam Dalla. And should I dare say anything about Damdala? I mean, I name a few tracks. Take It, massive track, did good for me, and is still doing good for me. San Francisco, another track that he did that is amazing. And the guy is an amazing producer. He can produce anything from pop house music to like hip hop and everything. This guy's he's just amazing. So let's take a listen to this track if you haven't heard it, and if you have, great. Let's check it out.
I'm moving blind, we dancing time. I'm on your floor, she's out the door. I'm gone again, you need a friend. I need a seat, can't feel my feet. I'm moving blind, keep shaking it. We dancing time, keep shaking it. I'm on your floor, keep shaking it. She's out the door, keep shaking it. I'm gone again, keep shaking it. You need a friend, keep shaking it. I need a seat, keep shaking it. Can't feel my feet, keep shaking it.
Yeah, that was a great track. Keep taking it. I love it. The vocals are great. Those synth, and I mean the production, the kick. I mean, what a great track. So that's why that's number 5 for me. So let's go to the next one, which is number 4. This one is called Tech House Kind of Thing by ATFC. And I got a couple of things to say about ATFC. This guy is one of my all-time favorite producers ever. I have a lot, but when you can produce music that is timeless and to this day play his old stuff and people think it's something new that are on the floor dancing and going crazy, then you know that this producer is a legend in what he does. So Tech House Kind of Thing is an amazing track again from ATFC, putting out something just amazing. This one's in Two Rooms production. I'm going to tell you one track that ATFC did that I still play. Like I called you, The Conversation. I mean, that track is a few years old. I mean, and it's still hot. That's what you call making a timeless track. That's ATFC for you. I Called You, The Conversation is one of my favorite tracks of his. Alongside Bad Habit is another great track. And just to go into producing music with no vocals, if you're gonna produce music with no vocals, make sure that you have something in there that's gonna captivate the crowd, because a lot of people in the club love to hear vocals on a track. If you just have a kick in the hi-hat and just breaks in him between here and all that stuff, and build-ups and whatnot, and no vocals, they get bored after a while. I know, because I'm a dancer myself, not anymore, but I used to dance before, and I used to love to hear vocals. And in the 90s, there was a lot of vocals. If you're gonna do a track with no vocals, make sure you have something in there that has massive substance. Just the way like the song I Called You from ATFC, The Conversation, with that trumpet. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, just that trumpet alone, man, drives people crazy. So this song that he got, Tech House Kind of Thing, is another song that's going to be a classic and people are going to remember for a long, long time. So ATFC, my hat's out to you, buddy. Keep up the good work. You're amazing, an amazing producer, and one of my favorite producers right now. For a long time, you've been my favorite producer. So let's check out Tech House Kind of Thing. Here we go.
Just typical, tech house kind of thing. 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 Just typical, tech house kind of thing.
Oh my God, that song is so fire, man. I love those vocals coming up behind you there, sneaking up on you. It's amazing. And those chants in the background, or whatever that is, saying, "Oh yes," I love it. Love that track. It's so amazing. Another hit for you, ATFC. Congratulations. Love this track. All right. That was number 4. Now going to number 3. And let's see what this is. All right. Number 3 on the chart is Deep End by John Summit. Now, I'm going to be honest with you because, I mean, I shop for a lot of music because obviously I'm a DJ. But I've never heard of John Summit until I heard Sam Divine's. I'm always watching her. She's one of my favorite DJs because she's always breaking out new stuff. And I heard this song, while it was playing on YouTube. And I'm like, oh, what song is that? So, of course, I'm going to Shazam the song. And this song came up. And I was like, man, John Summit, who is this guy? So, of course, as a DJ, I'm going to do some research and figure out, what else this guy has. If this song is this good, what else this guy has that is slamming. So I tell you, I did some research of John Summit. I'm very impressed with some of the stuff he's done. That's why it's number 3 on my list. Vocals are awesome. The production is bar none. It's just on point. He has his own sound, and that's why Defected picked this up. And I tell you right now, Defected is on fire. Just to put that out there. I have so much stuff from Defected. I've never bought more music from any label than Defected Records. Lately, the past couple of years, they've been just picking stuff up that is just fire. And it's on point. And this is no exception. Deep End is an amazing track. So John Summit, he also has a song called The Forgotten One. That's a new one also that he has. It's an amazing song also. I definitely put that one in my crate. I'm going to play that this weekend just to see how the reaction is to it. I love it. I love the track. He has an old classic vocal on there as a sample, Wishing on a Star. Those who are much older knows that song. So it's a great song and a great production on that song also. But Deep End, it's a great song. If you haven't heard it, I'm sure you have. Let's check it out so you can tell me what you think. Check it out. Yeah, that's a good one. Love the way he brings up those vocals. You're wondering what's going to happen when he's building those vocals up. What is he going to say? What is he going to say? And then it hits you what the Deep End song is like. So, John Summit, nice to meet you. Love your production. Great job. For those who don't know this song, please go get it. And I promise you, if you play this weekend, it's going to do very well. So, check it out. Down to number 2. And this one is called Tribal Mantra by Renee Ems. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. And that was done together with the Deep Shakers. And that's on Safe Music. All right, so let's talk about Renee's library of remixes and his personal production. One of my favorite songs that he did was a live stream. That song has so much energy and it still does, and I still play it and it still gets the crowd going crazy. Renee, love his stuff. He has a new one called Mix Mono. That's another track that I had downloaded and put it in my crate to play over the weekend so people can hear that. That's a beautiful track as well. This guy's a great producer, well-rounded. I will never be disappointed for everything he comes out, so he's always on my radar. So I'm always looking to see what he comes out with next. So yeah, amazing producer. Now, the Deep Shakers is another story. These guys are amazing as well. The partnership with Tribal Mantra and Renee, this collaboration together is just to show you the mentality of these two producers and how good they are working together. It's just insane. Great music. Again, like I tell you, it's on Safe Music. Let's take a listen to it. Let me know. Check it out. those drums, those cowbells, that kick, those vocals, that massive drop where it becomes silent and all of a sudden you hear these vocals coming up. Oh my God, this track is so fire, and that's why it's number 2 for me. So many people ask me for this song over and over and over again. I'm not one to play music over and over again. I think I played it twice this weekend. That's as far as I'm going to go, and they were hours apart from each other. But people went crazy for this song, and they just went crazy. They love this song, and I don't blame them. This production is amazing. Great producers. Great producers. I wish we had more stuff like this out there right now. But good job, guys. And that's why you guys are number 2. Keep up the good work. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on you, or an ear on you, to see what else you put out. Let's see what's number 1 on the charts. Let's get to that one. So the number 1 slot that definitely deserved to be on here is Bang the Box by Johan S. And this track was fire this weekend. That's all I gotta say. To have regular people that are not DJs Shazam this song says everything. And I had a couple of DJs come up to me and ask me for this song. It's an amazing song. Again, I've never heard of Johan before. I've never heard of Johan S before. But when I heard this song, and this song is actually exclusively to Traxsource, so if you want this song, you need to go there and get it. And I'm only saying that because it's exclusively to them, and I couldn't get it anywhere else but Traxsource, so I went there and downloaded it from there. But the song is an amazing song, and this producer, he's been around for a long time. He's done stuff with Todd Terry. He's done stuff with big people out there, big producers out there. Now he's out on his own. And he has his own label also. It's called Subtractive Recordings. That's his own label. And he has really good music in there. He puts out his own stuff on there, which is amazing. He has another new track on his label, What It's All About. And it has a sample of a classic house track of a group called Two in a Room. And the song is called El Trago. And he took the sample from there, which is well done. Sometimes people sample stuff, and I can tell that they don't listen to the entire song to grab the exact right sample, or they don't put the sample properly. But Johan S. killed that song. So that's another song that you guys look out for. It's called What It's All About on his label, and check it out. But I'm here to talk to you about Bang the Box. I mean, there's a lot of songs called Bang the Box out there, but this one is by Johan S. You got to look for it. Go to Traxsource. It's there. It's not number 1 on their chart, but for me, it's number 1. To have a song that is that good, and you have regular people Shazamming that song, because I saw it with my own eyes. It says everything about that song. It says everything about that track. So let me play it for you so you guys can hear it if you haven't heard it. And you tell me what you think. I feel it's a banger. It's a hot track. It's a must-have. It's a must-buy. Do whatever you got to do to get this track. Play it this weekend. Watch the reaction you're going to get if you play tech house in your club. Let's take a listen. oh my God, that bass line just grabs you, man. Those slight vocals that he puts, at Bang the Box vocals that he puts on there. I mean, this is a well done production, well done track. The break is beautiful. It's a nice long build up, and the way it comes back is that bass line just grabs you. As soon as you hear that bass line, it just grabs you. So Johan S, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but my man, good job. Amazing track. And the other one that you have on your label called What It's All About, that's another amazing track. You guys have to check that out. That's a really, really good track with a classic house sample on it that he did an amazing job putting the right amount of that sample into the song. So those are my top 5 songs for the week. And I picked these because they did good for me over the weekend when I DJ'd at my club. And in my club, I have so many types of people that go there. It's a really friendly environment. Most of the people that go there are yachties that travel the entire world. And the one thing they want to do is go to a place where they can just listen to really good music and good house music. And so my club where I DJ is a lot of yachties that go there from all over the world. And when they're parked in the marina, you know, there's a lot of yachts parked in the marina. They come to our place and it gets crazy there. Lately we've been having it kind of easy because we have to follow the COVID rules, but it's been great DJing at my place, or the place I DJ at. It's not my place, but yeah, it's amazing. So those are my top 5 songs for the week. Our next genre is going to be Afro House, and I'm going to do that one because I've been listening to some of the new Afro House tracks that are coming out or that are out right now, and I'm an Afro House producer, and I'm just amazed of what's coming out and how it's changed from when I was doing it to better, and not worse, better. So next week is going to be Afro House, and stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I just want you guys to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification button, so when my next review comes up, you guys will get notified, and I'll let you know. You guys will get notified and you'll come over and check out my YouTube channel. Please watch to the end. Share this video, tell your friends about it, and or your DJ friends. And if you're not a DJ and you just love house music, please stop by and subscribe and hit like and hit the notification button. That being said, you know, peace and love, house music all night long. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.